I know it's been a good minute since I did a live, so I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here for. Man. My temperament's off. I did a phenomenal, and I do mean a phenomenal interview yesterday, and I wasn't able to capture it, so I'm in a little bit of a funk. But other than that, hey, it's Friday. I want one of those. It's Friday, you know. I might be going to a con and then a powerlifting meet on a con/boxing match tomorrow and a powerlifting meet on Sunday. So all I'm gonna say is we'll see. I have a very eventful week. So, and then hopefully, if all goes well, I will have a surprise for y'all in 2 weeks as far as my content goes. So, tell y'all right now though, I know there's like a lot going on, and be honest, you ever fart squatting heavy? No. But I have farted deadlifting, so appreciate the comment, Robinson. I don't want to butcher your first name, brother. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, tell your friends about me. Have you? On another note, I didn't vote. I ain't gonna make this political or anything, but I'm glad that funky ass election is over. I think I knew. Well, I think we all knew. You had some people I feel like that were legit delusional about it. I will say, and just gonna say this and then keep it moving somewhere else. Hell yeah, yesterday, I believe it. I think I was surprised that some of the states that voted Republican, if that makes sense. I'm gonna use North Carolina as an example. I've never really known North Carolina to be a Republican state or a red state, if that makes sense. So that kind of made me go, since when? But other than that, Uncle Donnie's gonna be back in the damn White House again. Auntie Kamala's gonna be out soon. You got some people happy about it. You got some people sad. Again, good buddy won. I will say this: I'm not into politics. Do you only box? You into other martial arts? Brother, I don't do any of that. So you must pay. Hey man, you a real one. So you must pay attention to my channel. I don't box. I get in the ring and get my ass kicked bad. But now, the people that you see on my channel, those are the real martial artists. If I were to choose a martial art, it would be boxing. And only reason it would be boxing is because, you know, talking to other martial artists, people who have done jiu-jitsu, people who have done karate, kung fu even. I'm talking like the old style kung fu, tiger style, snake style or whatever. Like, they've even said like the basis for a street fight is your hands. So if I were to do any martial art, it would be boxing. Now that other stuff, I don't know. I'm the type, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna finish my other statement on politics real quick. I'm the type, I want to be well-rounded and ready for, hey, thank you for commenting. I want to be well-rounded and ready for anything. Like if I'm dealing with an opponent and my hands, my fists aren't good enough to get him, then yeah, I want to put him in a submission. Or if I get an opponent and he's lighter than me and I know I can either toss him, no diddy, or grapple him and slam him, no diddy, then, you know, I'd want to use that martial art. But apparently everybody I've talked to that are martial artists, again, Krav Maga, Kyokushin Karate, Tai Chi, Jiu-Jitsu, kickboxing, MMA, every time I've ever talked to them, I'm like, all right, so what's the most effective fighting style in a street fight? All these people have said boxing, and it's just, I kind of get it. Because they, and you know, one example that was given actually last night, he even told me, he said, when you think about it, especially if you're fighting on the pavement, you're just gonna use these, you know. So I don't know, maybe not boxing, but like a proficient striker. That's what I think. I'm not saying it's right. You got some people that are very proficient in their martial art that they don't need the hands. Somebody could probably come up to me and just put me in a sleeper like quick. So again, I'm not taking away from other martial arts, but I will say that, hey, other martial artists have told me, like, hey, it's okay to have a good ground game if you're on the mat, but you can best believe we out in the streets. I'm throwing these. I'm like, damn, all right, bet. Give me 1 second. I'm headed to the car wash, and somebody said, how's it going? And honestly, I'm down in the dumps right now. I did an interview last night, and I don't know, like, my mics were on, but they weren't on. So now I got to re-interview somebody again, and I'm looking forward to it, but at the same time, I feel like I wasted this individual's time. That interview we did yesterday, y'all, was an hour and a half. And I don't know, like, I don't know what it was with my mics. They're working now, and I recorded from my phone and my camera, and I didn't get any of it. Like, I think the one thing I'm grateful for in my community, whether it's my gym community, anime, martial arts community, I have some very patient people. Some very, very, very patient people. You know, so next week I'm gonna end up taking probably another hour and a half of this guy's time. But like, if I was able to post that, y'all saw the energy and the flow of it, y'all would have loved it. Like, dude, his name is Xavier, right? Studies Kung Fu, like traditional Kung Fu. And some of it, like, he dropped jewels, he dropped history lessons, it was just, and what pissed me off about it was, I didn't capture any of that. Like, right now, what I'm telling you is just hearsay. If I was able to post it, and again, one thing I've noticed about my channel, like, you guys are like me. Well, my community is, if that makes sense. Y'all like what I like. Y'all like martial arts. Y'all like weightlifting. Y'all like bodybuilding, powerlifting. Y'all like anime. Y'all with the shit. So it's kind of like, I feel like I failed my community not being able to bring this particular interview to the channel. But we're going to revisit this, and he's going to allow me to interview him next week. So I really hope you guys enjoy it. The best way to win the fight is I agree. Well, it's down shift real quick. My bad, bro. I say wrestling is the most effective in a street fight. At least in my experience, been in a lot of scraps in and out of the ring. Like I said, I avoid conflict. I may be a big dude, but I'm a teddy bear, bro. I'm soft. SOFFT, whatever Good Buddy said in wrestling. That's not how you spell soft. But anyway, let me stop. But like, the people that I've interviewed on my channel, they are with the shits. So again, regardless of the martial arts, like, they've definitely trained, for things that work for them. So who's gonna carry the boats? Yes. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. Hold on. Aaron Ansley. Yeah, he's right. Hey, man, look, like I said, you know what though too? What was it? Who wants to romance with an opponent in the corner in a street fight? So forget grappling. You need a clean hit. So again, everybody I've talked to, that's like I said, even the martial artist that I talked to yesterday, he was like, he said, if I throw a kick at you, then he said, I think you're slow. I was like, oh shit. I said, damn. So I was like, all right, and I think hearing martial artists like talk, and regardless of what you train or whatever, I think like genuinely sitting down with people and talking to people, like their combat experience, a lot of them say, stuff you probably hear in a movie too, like, fighting is like chess, this, that, and the third, and I'm pretty sure it is, but it was just like everybody I've talked to, again, it's always these. Now, me personally, I would hate to be in a scuffle on pavement and you get like, you're crippling me. I can't speak for anybody else, but like, I'm 273 pounds. So if you manage to get me off of my feet, I'm going to feel every piece of that. Like, you feel me? So, Hold on, my bad, y'all. I'm driving. Don't ever live and drive. The shit's freaking is dangerous. But yeah, I want to finish my thought on the election real quick. Though again, this live isn't about politics or anything. I'm just gonna say this: if our pockets get better after that man get in office, I'm gonna be like, hey, hate him or love him, man. Cause I'm still in the military myself. Wrestlers with little hand skills killing you on the pavement, man. I'm just saying. Again, I gotta. All right, look. What's it called? A takedown. A regular takedown with somebody in my weight it's over for me. Like, I'm talking, either my hip is going out, my back is going out, you're breaking something. You feel me? So again, and two, one thing I've learned from sitting down and talking with these martial artists, believe it or not, y'all, a lot of people really cannot take a hit to the face. There's this term. Now, if I got any martial artists in this live, if I'm misspeaking, please educate me and my audience that are here right now. You know, the 618 of y'all. No, let me stop. But there's this term in boxing called a glass jaw. And from my understanding of it is, like, when you get hit, like, basically your jaw breaks easily. So 9 times out of 10, if you get in a scuffle and somebody like hits you in your shit, the fight's over. They end up breaking your jaw, they end up breaking your nose, or if they hit you right in the temple, like, that's where you go out cold. Like, the body, certain parts of the body can handle, well, depends on how hard you hit too, but certain parts of the body can take a hit. Like to the stomach, not really. To the rib cage, not really. To the chest, maybe. You know, I think it all just depends. But again, it's fascinating to me that a lot of martial artists don't say, like, yeah, hold on, y'all. I gotta left. Alrighty, here we go. I'm going through the car wash real quick, y'all, before I go donate plasma. Thank you. But yeah, and like I said, as I talk about this with y'all probably ain't gonna be able to hear me in a freaking couple of minutes. But as I talk about this with y'all, this is just a couple of things that I learned talking to the martial artist Xavier yesterday. So I'm kind of like, I really, really wish the jaw has that, but that's what I'm saying. That's why you keep that. I take that. Somebody said the nipples. What's your MOS? I'm a parachute rigger, brother. I'm sorry. A 92 Romeo. He said, nah, you probably wrestlers can, yeah. What's up, big man on 5'5"? Oh, Lord Jesus. Anyway, give me 1 second, y'all. I just want to be able to make sure y'all hear me. Oh, yeah. 1 second, y'all. I do apologize. Say this loud as I can, right? On another note, right? So I brought in somebody jiu-jitsu. I'm just gonna wait. I know y'all can't hear me. Oh, y'all can? Alright, bet. Praise the Lord, praise. Alright, bet. So I brought in a Krav Maga martial artist, jiu-jitsu, kung fu, karate. Would you guys be willing? I know somebody that trains Taekwondo, Muay Thai. Yeah, so jiu-jitsu, MMA, kickboxing, Kyokushin karate, Krav Maga, kung fu, even capoeira. So you think it'd be interesting to hear the perspective from a Muay Thai fighter and a Taekwondo? I'm asking. Yeah, I have. I got to brag in 2012. Motherfucker, y'all finna see me do something stupid. Don't be like me, y'all be better. Asshole. My bad, y'all. I'm back. So when you say combat sports, that shit was funny. So when you say combat sports, like, can you elaborate on that? Like, yeah, like, what do you mean by like combat sports? When I think of combat sports, I think of like combatives, but like, there's more outside of point fighting and actual kickboxing. There's actually more in combatives, if that makes sense. Is that what you mean? When you say combat sports is a good idea? I gotta hurry up and get down to this damn plasma center and don't. Also, me going off topic, if y'all ever want a really good side hustle, did Muay Thai and Aikido growing up. I think men and boys should do more of it. All right, so I need to find somebody that's proficient in Muay Thai, like that's their base, and interview you. What do you do, bro? I don't do it. I just go to the gym and lift my depression away. I felt like so. The reason why I started interviewing martial artists is because I grew up, you know, watching not Bruce Lee, but like Jet Li, Jackie Chan. Oh, I'm big tripping today. There we go. So it was just, I've always had a like for the martial arts. It was just, like I said, when I did boxing, I had a rude awakening and I was like, oh shit. And I learned you have to have, to me, be stupid, there we go. You have to have a certain temperament to be a martial artist. I'm not talking about training and you just hit the heavy bag or the board and all that other stuff. I'm talking about where you get on the ring, you get on the mat, or you get on the cage and fight. Like I said, when I did that, I had a huge culture shock. Some people, and you know, some people may disagree. They may be like, nah, it is for everybody. It ain't for me right now. Or I haven't found a martial art that I feel like would be for me. I feel like, again, you have to, and I'm not discrediting good fighters, good martial artists that I know, but most of them I've talked to either started really, really early or have some type of trauma attached to them too, which is why they were able, because the guy I interviewed yesterday, he said multiple times, he said, oh, I love getting hit. I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? So me, but if I did, I really, like I said, I really wanted to commit to boxing, but it was just, I couldn't. It's not that I couldn't, I was too scared of it. But yeah, 1 second, when I park, I'm gonna read going to the gym shoot. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, so what was it? Muay Thai. So in Fayetteville, North Carolina, we got mainly more jiu-jitsu and MMA. So I'd have to do some research out of Fayetteville, North Carolina to find a Muay Thai fighter, Aikido fighter. Let me see. I want to interview somebody that has done Taekwondo for real, like that was their base, you know? Because everybody I've talked to in the realm of martial arts, like they have, I'm gonna try to make this make sense. They have a different insight, but they're saying the same thing, if that makes sense. And I think that's like another thing that I kind of liked about the realm of martial arts. Like another example, it's kind of like you put two people, you know, the best boxer, you know, versus the best fighter, and I'm not talking like word of mouth, like their credentials, that have X amount of wins, X amount of trophies or whatever. Like, I'm gonna ask you the same question I got asked. If you were to put the best boxer versus the best wrestler, like these guys are the top, but one is just clearly proficient at boxing, one is clearly proficient at wrestling, who do you think would win? Well, the discussion I had yesterday, and again, from this person logic, I agreed with it, but the boxer would beat the wrestler. Now, I know for the wrestlers and grapplers in here, if I got them in here, I know y'all probably thinking bullshit. I'm just going to explain the logic. It's just, again, there's only going to be certain things you go to in an actual fight, you know, life or death. And again, to me, it makes sense, but say wrestler. See, I'm not going to hold you. That's what I thought too. All about perspective, but according to a proficient martial artist, that striker is coming out on top. Again, perspective. So, anyway, y'all, I've been on more than 20 minutes. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for chopping it up with me, talking with me, listening to me ramble. Like I said, I was in a very bad mood, a very, very bad mood. So that's one of the things I kind of appreciate about my community. If you haven't already, and I don't like doing this in the beginning or end, but I'm still trying to grow my channel. So this is the ungeneric part of the live. Like, subscribe. If you don't, please just tell your friends about me. When you like and subscribe, please go through these interviews again. I've interviewed cosplayers, martial artists, bodybuilders, strongmen, Olympic lifters, power lifters. Go through, watch their stories, listen to them speak. Before you criticize and attack, I just request with grace you listen to their perspective. They may say something that you empathize with in whatever field you're doing, whether it is weightlifting or you're a martial artist. Other than that, I ended how I always end it. I love you guys. You are loved. You inspire me. You motivate me. Keep going. Don't quit. And I will see y'all when I see y'all. All right? Peace.